What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're making a remix, or making a track out of another thing, which I guess is a remix. But anyway, so there's this game going around recently that's been going a bit viral called Friday Night Funkin. And it's basically just like a shitty browser version of Guitar Hero. The same sort of concept, you press buttons as they come up and it plays music. But from all the stuff I've heard in the game, you've got a bunch of pretty cool samples and stuff that I'll be able to pull out of it that I can make a track with. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into it, I got to get you guys to a couple of things. Firstly, smash that subscribe button and give the video a like if you like this content. And then let me know down in the comments what sort of stuff you want to see next, and I'll make sure to get around to as many of those videos as possible. But without further ado, let's get into it. So basically all I did was just download someone's screen recording of the game that I'd be able to pull all the samples out of. But we're just going to go through, we're going to pull out a few samples and get started with it. I think we'll make a Melbourne Bounce sort of track, just because that's what I love making. So first things first, we're just going to set up a sidechain channel. Sidechain, just get a little clap 3. This is just the one that I always use. Pull it down, make it real small, and now we just copy this through the whole project. That's probably way longer than anything we're going to be making today, and we're literally probably just only going to be using this much, maybe. Probably just use just this. Let's delete that for now. 2, 1, go. So there's definitely a lot of little samples and stuff that I can use in here, but we're just going to get a kick and a bass first. This kick 9 always, like, it's just a pretty decent kick. Start off with 4 bars. And we'll get a bass. I'm just going to be lazy again, and I'm just going to use a sample of one that I know works well. I think this could be cool. We'll work in G. Not a big fan of that kick, eh? Let's get something else. A dippy dip kick. This is a good one. And it's in the same key as our bass, which is very important. Bit better. So now let's just go through and start pulling out some of the samples. I think we're going to start off with one of the little vocals. Let's use this one, huh? Let's just cut this out. Just this bit. So there's obviously like a little kick or something in there we've got to get rid of. So all we can do there is just get an EQ and EQ out most of that low end, where that little kick sound would be sitting. About there. Cool. Now let's see what key this is in. Tuner. Perfectly in C. Awesome. So now all we're going to do, we're just going to Command J this. We're going to get rid of these fucking fades. And freeze and flatten. And then we just get a new MIDI track. And we just drop this onto our MIDI track. So now what we can do is just work with this sample in MIDI, which is going to be a whole lot easier than working with it in samples. But we want to process it a bit first, because I don't think I'll be able to make a melody with that, but you know, it's just processing it first is going to make it a whole lot easier. So first thing we're going to do is an OTT, maybe like 30%-ish. Let's just turn the volume up on this a bit. Alright, and now I think we're going to add in a compressor just to boost it up a little bit. Bring this to the front. Now, we will add in, though, a saturator on the A Bit Warmer preset. Yep, 15%-ish. Definitely need a reverb. We'll put an overdrive in there as well. I think we want to drop this down a little bit. Got to work in G. That's pretty cool. Now we're gonna add in a compressor, just side chaining. Perfect. And I think we will add in a glue compressor just to like boost some stuff a little bit right in here. Okay, that's sounding sort of cool, so let's just go through and see if we can make a melody. We're gonna definitely make it a bit bigger somehow. We'll put in this. Just gonna bring some noise in. Or maybe another OTT will make it sound cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see if we can find some more samples to make it cool. I think we could make a sort of cool clap out of this actually. Bit of EQing, bit of reverb and that sort of stuff. I think we'll make a pretty cool clap out of this. So an EQ. Definitely gotta fucking turn it up a bit. Maybe put the drum boss on there. Put an OTT. Put a bit of reverb. Nice. Put a warm-up highs. It's actually not terrible. We'll definitely layer it with a different clap, but like that's something good for now. What else we got in here? Command C, Command V. God damn, the clicking's back. Only changing sample rates fucking helps. Don't know what else to do. See what other cool little samples we've got in here. Get this.
3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, now let's start adding in some little things to make it sound cool. I need to find out what key this is in because it sounds a bit off. I wish I had perfect pitch, wouldn't that be nice? A sharp. So if we turn it down, so that would be A, G sharp G. Okay, let's make these sound a little bit better because I sort of hate them at the moment. If we put in complex. Oh, now it says they're in D sharp, but D sharp's in key anyway. Now, next. EQ, because we don't need any of the low end in there. Just roll off all those lows. And we've got a bit of reverb, just to send it to the back a little bit.
Three, two, one, go! 3, 2, 1, go!
Need a little fill. I've got a fill in here that will actually work really well. I just don't know where it is. It's like a, it's such a typical, no, not typical. What's the word I'm looking for? It's such a cliche EDM fill. That one. This is the one I was after. So I just want to process this kick a little bit. It's not hitting right. Cut everything below 30 hertz, get rid of that weird rumble, and put a bit of compression onto it. Alright, now we just put a bit of reverb on this. So that is basically all we've got for today's video. My little attempt to turn Funkin' Friday Night Lights... Friday Night Lights? No, that's a movie. Friday Night Funkin'. My little attempt at turning Friday Night Funkin' into a Melbourne Bounce drop. This is what we got. So it's not the best, but it's pretty cool, you know. I didn't have a whole lot to work with within those samples to pull out of Funkin' Friday Nights. Sorry, Friday Night Funkin'. But I think it's pretty cool. Could turn it into something maybe. Probably won't though. But if you want to see some more of this sort of stuff, drop some comments below. Let me know what I should remix. Send me some links to stuff. Do whatever. But apart from that, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, give the video a like, drop some comments, do all that sort of stuff, and I will see you on the next one.